talked the other day and you understand I've got a legal right under the Canadian law to come up here and do the road construction that we have a legal contract to do, signed. You know, it was pretty well understood the other day that we were going to be trying to get in. It's my understanding we have to try to get in. If we get stopped, you'll go further up the chain, but the fact is I've got to try to get through, so I'm asking you to move so the dozer can go to work. We will bring the dozer right up close to prove that we are serious.
I think it's close enough.
I'm not sure if it is. I'm actually going to let the RCMP decide how close is close enough.
Well, if you guys are saying it's close enough, Marilyn, do you intend to let bulldozer go through?
She's standing up for her cultural rights. She's protecting the water that just was poisoned.
Okay, Dennis, are you going to be the spokesperson then?
No, I'm just, Marilyn's done talking to you guys. You have written letters, no one's responding to her. So if somebody wants to write a letter and respond to all of the Sinixt Nation letters that have not been responded to, including the land claim.
Okay.
That stuff's all out of my hands.
I know, Ray.
Contract that I have that allows me to go to work. I have a road use permit.
Yeah, I know. It's not your fault, and I know you're just but your bosses, the guys that got you to do it, just got you thrown right in here, and it's unfortunate, but thanks for doing your best.
Okay, well, we're going to, my understanding that Marilyn's done talking to us, but when we're sitting in the middle of the road, the bulldozer not being able to get by, that she doesn't intend to let it go by, and this is going to remain this way until further notice?
Yeah, she put down a protection layer of tobacco and water there on the ground to signify that she's following her cultural traditions, and she has a cultural responsibility to make sure that the future generations of Sinixt people can continue to exist in Sinixt territory.
Okay.
So that's what everything she's doing right now is part of her cultural tradition. She's responsible for everything here. She's the only one that's trying to be responsible.
Okay. So if Ray, again, I'm just trying to mediate this. So if Ray came back later with the bulldozer, it's still not getting through, right?
No, we know what you guys are trying to do. You're trying to set up an injunction process, and you're trying to follow your little protocols, but we're saying major protocols have been violated according to the laws of Canada. So you can't just sidestep people's basic laws that all law is founded upon.
What you also know, guys, is that this medicine here has been lit. This is the ceremony now. The ceremony has started. Okay. So you guys are effectively going to be removing Native people doing the ceremony.
What's your name, sir? So we know what we're talking about. William.
Yeah. Willie Williams. Are you on?
Yes, sir.
Wait. Both are, sorry, we're in plain clothes. You are on? Okay, sorry, the name of the ceremony. It's a ceremony. This is, what would you call the ceremony, guys?
A protection ceremony, perhaps. Hey Bob, what kind of ceremony do you call it when you lay down tobacco offerings and lay down a protection ring? What kind of ceremony is that, he's wondering.
You weren't here earlier, but just so you know, we're going to take Ray's side and your side, presented the crown, and let them consider on our scene, okay? And we're let Mary know if she blocks the road, there's potential for it to be an action there. Okay, nothing with the criminal code, or it could be a civil injunction process, or the judge can look at your side as well. Yeah, absolutely. So, the judge can look at your side too. Like again, we're going to present everything to Crown to decide whether or not it's a criminal process or a civil process. And then from there, you gotta decide what happened. We're here to discuss information. And obviously, it's very sensitive to what we're doing, because we don't want to the road being blocked in addition to a ceremony that's going on. So that's where we're sitting. So, yeah. Well, it's not for us. I mean, it's for your side and for Ray's side. We're just trying to mediate this. And, well, you know, from here on to the end of time, our names are going to be registered for this thing. So, yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. Okay, and Marilyn, just to be outright and forthright with you, you're under investigation for mischief, and anything you do say may be used as evidence against you in court. Okay, from here on.
Not unless it's with prejudice.
That goes both ways, you know.
Yeah, you know,
Because this is all evidence too for me. I've been here 29 years fighting this thing next month. You know, I had long brown hair like you guys when I came in here. Now I'm an old man. Now my grandkids are here. My mom was here before me, my grandpa. We all went through this. Did you know that? When is it going to stop? That's what I'd like to know. And that's what my mom wanted to know before she died. Just a few years ago. Here. She was here all the time. Can anybody of you guys know how to read or write?
how to, sorry?
Read or write?
Us?
Yeah. You know what unceded means? Tell me.
Yes.
What does it mean?
Do you have a question you want to ask me?
Yes, that's the question I asked you.
Okay. You know,
Answer, please.
No, I'm here to mediate.
I am too. I'm the chief here.
Okay, then
That's what I want to know. First of all, what mentality am I dealing with?
why don't actually you tell us what your side is?
I just asked you, please, mister. And then I'll talk to you. I want to see what mentality I'm dealing with here. Just like my mother used to say, first find out what mentality you're dealing with.
Okay, sir, your name, sir, is?
My name's Kicha Kaskat.
you
Chuckin Skailuch.
How do you spell
Yayati Tamhulach.
last name?
In Chachapa. Tamhulach. Wait. In Chuckin Skailuch, huh? Okay, that's the first language. Now, that's my language. That's the language of this land. I got one question for you, my friend. And you are my friend, I hope. What does unceded mean? Unceded territories. Please, don't ask me another question. Just answer that one.
Sir,
Yes.
do you have a point of view?
No.
stated?
No.
I'm here
Answer
to
my
select
question, please.
Excuse
We
me.
can't go any further with this if you're not gonna. We're not gonna be fair with each other.
No, we understand what unceded
No,
means.
no, you don't, because you're not telling me.
My understanding of unceded is there's no treaty in place signing it over to another body. Am I correct?
You're getting there.
Okay, and that's what we've been told by a couple of people, is there's
Did you
been never
want me
any
to-
treaty
you can
signing
have
it
that.
over
Yeah,
from
you can have that
Sinixt
copy.
Nation to the Crown or anything else. Is that
And you
correct?
realize that you were beyond the treaty frontier, don't you? Here, Delgamuth case proved it, right?
I don't know about that.
Yes. Well, then you should go back and find that out, because we can't continue this. We can't continue with you people if you don't know your own laws. Really, if you don't know your own laws, how can we continue talking to you? See, that's what you guys always come up here doing to us. You've been doing it to us ever since you brought the disease blankets. When is it going to end? Come on. I'm going to die pretty soon. You know, I had to take some spray just to come up here to talk to you guys. Where's my grandson? He's over there. Get over here, son. Hand him one of those things. And tell him that you're going to be, when I'm dead, you're going to be dealing with him. Because we're not.
Just
Walk
right
right
up
over
to
there.
him
Don't
and
be
give it to
scared.
him.
I'm the peace officer. It's supposed to be. You're giving out information, right? You're going to be dealing with this kid when I'm dead. You dealt with my grandpa. He's dead. You dealt with my mother. She's dead. You're dealing with me. I'm her eldest son. And I had 4 heart attacks while I was up here. In the 29 years I've been here. And you know what? You know what sovereign means? I had to pull my own teeth because I can't go to the doctor. Did you know that? Because I'm sovereign. I couldn't go to the doctor there and I had heart attacks. I have nothing up here. I'm a free man. Everything here, I came here. I spent $600,000 of my own money since that time right here. Of my own money. And then all of my every bit of money I used to be building roads like this character too. That's what I was, an operating engineer, and I made good money. I had 2 IRA accounts, and I had a government. I worked for the government down there, road building. I had a beautiful, beautiful setup, man. You know, for retirement. Every bit of it went into this in the early days for the lawyers. Over $600,000. And every dime I've made, all my retirement, been spent up here. Tax-free to all you people. You see, I spent over I don't know how many, all of my money that I made from there working. I've been up here 29 years, paying all the bills, paying everything, never getting a tax deal and everything for 29 years. And no health, no welfare, no nothing. All on my own, this period. Didn't cost these guys nothing. I'm a free human being. This is my land. I come up here not bumming. I come up here telling you guys, please, read your own laws. Come on. Do you understand what unceded? This man understands what unceded territories means, and it shouldn't go any further than that. If you know what the Delgamuth case is, you know what the Royal Proclamation is, then that's truly the law that's still in place. And because you guys used Admiralty law when you got here, you guys are all pirates. That's right, by your own laws. This is piracy. Did you know that? I know it, because you know why? I've been studying law up here for 29 years.
That's something that is debated in the courts.
No, it's not paid in the courts, my man, because it never will. Because a pirate, you can't go to a pirate's court, partner. Please, now let's get real here. Look, come on, quit BSing me. We're matching intelligence here now.
What I'm saying is you go to the Supreme Court of Canada to deal with that.
We've been to the Supreme Court of Canada and back.
Okay, and
did you know that? Round and round. They sent us right back to where we started because they didn't want to make a deal. They knew, you Indians are extinct. We're going to keep you extinct. And you run us around and around and around. $300,000 it cost us that time. We're right back to square one right here. Now they dropped the whole thing, see?
We're not here to debate that. Okay,
no, because it's already been debated. We're talking right now.
We're talking with a bulldozer coming up to do logging.
See what?
That's where we're at. That's where we're at.
Did you not hear anything he said?
I heard exactly what he
Can
said.
you not read and write because it was sent to you in written English
We're going to
too?
present both sides.
Listen, if you're going to present it, you have to present it correctly, okay?
Okay.
Let's do that right. Let's start with the real law and where we're at. We're beyond the treaty frontier right now. And the only true law, unless you want to be pirates, admit that, to be pirates, then is the Royal Proclamation of 1763, which us natives are not supposed to be molested or disturbed out of our deals without consultation, without your government. Not you guys, the real government comes and says, all right, we're going to reinstate you, and let's get this straight. We'll do this and we'll do that. We'll put all these people back to work. Look, we got fire hazards around here. Why? Because you got nobody out here working. They should have been spacing all these trees, all out like that, putting everybody to work, putting loggers that aren't working now. Space it out, and get some economy coming back in here. There's more ways to do things than one. We finally found a guy out here that we could actually work with to build this road here. We're talking to him. The man knows what he's talking about. I'm a road builder. I built roads for 10 years. Man, I can do everything you got, from drilling to blasting to setting your... Oh, well, we don't want to go there. I got high blood pressure. But anyway, I know what I'm talking about, partner.
I'm sure you do.
And while building roads, I could walk with him and we could build the most beautiful road and make sure that everything is undisturbed. There's a right way to do things, and we're willing to do that. We just don't like somebody coming around and raping the shit, That's bullshit. Come on. There's a right way to log and there's a wrong way. And with the community here, look, you can send a man to the moon, he can do anything. All right, a guy asked me, clear cuts are ugly and all that. I says, yeah. You know why? Because you make them that way. If a clear cut is necessary, then we get up here, we take a look. If you're going to cut something, look at the place. Go back on a computer and make a beautiful, beautiful picture of a moose standing there, or a lion across there. And then when they fly over the land, they'll look at, oh, that's beautiful. How the hell can a clear cut be beautiful? That's the way it is. You understand? There's a right way and a wrong way.
Absolutely.
And if you make something beautiful, they can't bitch about it. Come on, let's get smart here.
Absolutely.
Really. And we can all work together and do that and be a first in BC. We could make these show pace. Why in the hell not?
I'm not disagreeing with you.
And why can't BC do something right then? Say, all right, I'm going to be a hero. I put these people under extinction. I made laws to keep them coming back to the land. I did it all. I'm admitting it now. I'm going to reinstate these people and give them everything these other natives got in here and say, I'm sorry. What the hell's wrong with that? And start all over and do things right like we're talking.
And we could benefit.
Everybody would benefit.
You guys know what papers you're.
Oh, hey, partner, please. Hey, I'm talking, please. Now I'm talking now. Now I'm talking. This is intellect.
And like I said, I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm not arguing on the extinction end of it. I'm not saying that the government was right or the government was wrong. I don't have all that information.
Well,
okay?
then what I want you'd like to do with you, and so we can all get this done and start working together on our forestry. Like I said, you think I got bunk-ass ideas? Hell no, I don't. And I can put other people to work too, besides just the logger here, one guy and the two guys. You understand? And that's what the economy is. Putting everybody to work, not just a few. One guy, few guys get to reap the benefit, huh? Now come on, what do you call that? In the old country, they got a name for that. And that's what's happening here. Let's be serious.
Well, what's happening today is we've got a fellow that's got a lawful entitlement to go to work, but given to him by BC Timber Sales.
No, it's illegal and it's not lawful,
Yeah.
actually.
We've got somebody that's blocking the road. So that's the impasse that we're at now.
Yeah, I know. And here's
So-
what it is. You know
Just
what?
let me finish for a second. I'll
Yes,
let you,
yes,
okay?
yes.
So
Excuse me.
our job is to gather all the information.
Mhm.
As we've said from day one, take it back to Crown Council and say, here's what's happening.
Mhm.
Is there an offense or not? And if so, what are the ramifications? Is this a criminal matter or is this a civil matter?
It's a
That's where
criminal
we're at.
matter on your part.
Well, that's what we have to investigate. We always investigate
No,
criminal
you're a
matters.
smart man.
We investigate criminal matters.
Are you investigating now?
We're investigating everything.
Okay, then you're a smart man and you know they're breaking this law, don't you? The statute.
We will put everything.
Don't you?
Well, I know-
Please, mister. You're a smart man.
I know with Marilyn sitting there, she's breaking the statute.
No. See,
By
you're
law,
breaking
by-
a
under the
bigger
criminal-
law.
By the criminal law. By the
You're
criminal-
breaking a bigger law.
No,
You're
even
breaking a
under
bigger law.
those laws.
And you know what? You're liable because
If-
you know it's a bigger law and you're continuing your harassment. This is all evidence. We're bringing this to the. We've
And
got the
that's-
Privy Council. We're bringing it to
And
Privy
that's fine.
Council, and we're
And
going
that's
to get
fine.
there.
Yep, absolutely.
We absolutely getting there. That's where we're headed. So, what we should do is, see this man here. It ain't going to kill him. He's just trying to push the issue, which is good, because now I want you to go to them bigger guys, and I want you to talk to them because they're the ones that can make the change, right? They're the ones that are going to answer these questions. Do they know what unceded territories are? If they do, then you guys are illegal. You guys are the illegal ones. Come on. If I went to your place and just barged right in there and say, hey, man, and you say, hey, wait a minute. You didn't buy this. You didn't own this. This is unceded. This is my territory. You wouldn't like it, would you? Neither one of you would. Let's be fair then. I don't like it either. My people didn't. My grandma didn't like it. My grandpa, they're all dead now. They didn't like it either. One of these days, my grandpa said, somebody's going to come here and really know what the hell they're talking about and treat us right. Treat us fair, right? What the hell? We're not extinct. Are you stupid? No. You're not. We're not extinct. Please.
Who do you want?
Please look at me.
Who are you looking for to come here?
I want the big man that's going to come and reinstate us so that when we don't have to talk like this, we can talk in a decent office and go in there and say, all right, we're going to log this, we're going to do this. And we'll say, how are we going to do it? Are we going to do it really good so everybody around us can be happy? Let's do it that way.
Okay, when you say the big man, who's that? Who are you referring to? I don't know.
General.
I'm the guy that whoever is trying to say I'm extinct. You know I'm not. Go back and tell them you met the guys that aren't extinct.
The Chief
Okay.
Justice could be
Tell them
looking
you met
into
them.
it for you.
They're not extinct, so
Attorney General.
you're not a fool and you don't want it on your consciousness to say that, hey, I was part of genocide. And you are until you do that. Once you know a crime is being committed, you're supposed to notify the higher up. And that's what we did. That's why we had finally hired you, talked to you guys over and over. And you say, well, that's not out of my department. But you know the department, go to your hires, and tell one of these guys that can sign a paper and say, hey, yes, you're not extinct. Yes, I will treat you fairly like everybody else. Boom, boom, boom. And that damn simple. From there we can work together correctly. And then we'll know we're working with human beings, not a bunch of pirates. That's piracy. Come on, you know the law.
Well, they actually, I
good.
presented a few things to them that they don't actually know.
Okay, stop it. That's good enough. And then we have to talk to someone higher up that actually knows all the laws so that we can resolve this issue. You know what I mean? And do things right. Please, why not? Look, we tried to be private about this all the time. Did you know that? We've been privatizing. There's been guys calling, what's going on? I said, oh, that's all right, we got it going. We have people come, you want to swarm this way? No, we're doing it legally. We're trying to get these people to understand the law so we can really work together as human beings.
We'll put together your point of view in the report that we put to Crown Council.
Well, then let's put the
What's
the
your
law
report
first.
for?
The law is my
What's
point
the
of view,
report
my
for?
man. The law is my point of view. I am going by the real law for human beings. See, and I am a human being. She's a human being. I'm not, you know the corporate person you guys belong to? I don't belong to that corporation. I'm not a citizen of the United States. I'm a human being. I'm Sinixt. Hell, this is my land. Time immemorial. And you guys are encroaching on it, and you're not going by the Royal Proclamation. That's the true law. If they want to go to the Royal Proclamation and use the true law, then you get the higher-ups that come in here and sit down with us down at the big house, and we will talk about this, and they'll say, all right, this is your territory, we understand, we can read and write. We know it's been surveyed 5 times by our government. We know that, you know, and the only one tribe that's been done that is the only tribe that's been deemed extinct. Well, isn't that something? And the only tribe that made a law to keep us from coming back from the States. Isn't that something too? You know what genocide is? That's pretty close
No,
to
we
it.
should just
And
let
right
them
to
go.
just say all of this, that's
Just let them
genocide
leave
too.
so you can
That really
chill
is,
out
my
and he
man.
doesn't have a heart attack.
Okay, so we're not going to get any further.
No, that's the law.
Yeah, no,
Now
I
see,
hear
what
you.
we want to do is really resolve this peacefully, because you know, we're trying to keep people away here, because we really want to talk to a higher up there. Say, all right, instead of talking here, we can talk down there, and then we know that nobody's going to go doing everything behind anybody's back. Then we get all straightened out, and this man can go do what he has to do, and he'll have our blessing. We'll work with him, and we'll have our boys work and make sure that everybody's satisfied. There's nothing wrong with that. Until then, all you guys are doing is harassing us because we're going with the true law.
We've come up here, we spent several hours up
I
here
know,
talking to
I
everybody
know
here,
that. I get
gathering
it,
your
but-
information and point
Yes.
of view, and we're going to present that as best we can.
Yeah.
You guys are the best people to present yourself. To Crown Council, and Crown Council present it. Will either decide it goes forward to court or it doesn't. And if it does go to court, then a judge will take a look at all sides.
Well, the thing is, there's not going to be a court in this court, in the pirate court. That's why we went to the pre-court martial.
I understand you want a different format. 'Cause,
Huh?
the-
I know
the-
we're going on a different format.
Yeah.
We're going a different route because we tried you guys and we found out you're pirates, okay? And so we'll have to go this route. But we're still willing to work with you pirates if you want to go for the Royal Proclamation. And then we can make our treaties, we can make our deals, and everything's fine, and you'll look good in the eyes of everybody in Canada. Otherwise, this thing
privately.
goes viral. Canada's going to look pretty bad because we've been working for that for 30 years, partner. Come on.
You're looking more for a mediation format.
Yes,
where-
mediation for the whole thing. And so otherwise, we've been trying to keep it. If you want to go viral, we can, but we're not into that. We're trying to do it privately so we can sit down like us now and actually talk and not have a whole bunch of stuff involved. You know, we don't need the media. We don't need all that. We went through that. We're not movie stars. We're just trying to fight for our rights for 30 years. We want you guys to understand we do have rights. We can read and write now. I went to college. I know what the Royal Proclamation is all about. I know what you guys' Constitution is all about. I know everything about it. I've been studying for 30 years. And then I found out that natives do not have any rights. Only humans do. And then I found out I was a human. And I even tried to join you guys, and they turned me down. You know that? Luckily for me, because otherwise I'd be a band Indian now and couldn't go this other route. You see, only humans can do this other route. And you're looking at humans now. It's the first time Canada ever had this. And you know what? It's the first. We've been the first a lot of times in history.
So anyways.
So you think we can do that?
Dealing with the issue at hand,
Yes.
is Ray gonna be able to take his machine across?
Well, why don't we straighten this all out before that? Beforehand.
Because they're working on a report for
Our
the
law
Attorney
holds.
General
Our
right
law's the real
now.
law, and we know that, and you know that.
So what I'm
Okay,
getting-
right now, why don't we go get the upper deals and let's straighten this all out, then Ray can do what he wants.
We're doing this for immediacy for right now.
Huh?
We're asking you right now, is Ray gonna be able to take the machine across?
Not until somebody comes and tries to have some sort of resolution.
Okay,
It's all-
that's fine. That's fine.
You know, it's all right, and we don't have nothing against Ray.
That's fine.
This
That's-
is the
we
guy
just
here
wanna-
that does the deal.
we
Yeah,
wanted to get
Ray,
that
this is the
clarified.
guy. Hey, I gotta stick this man's hand, goddamn. You hear me, Ray? I can work with you. We will work with you.
I missed your name.
Bob Campbell. I'm the
Bob Campbell.
And I
Very
said,
happy.
anything that goes on, we're not stupid, we're not idiots, you know what I mean, and we're not crazy. We can work with people. We got, you know, we all got skills, really good skills, and we're not, like I said, I built roads for the government spec for goddamn 10 years. Like, there's nothing I can't do, drilling, blasting, the whole 9 yards. So
But then you're
everything
aware
you
that
do,
we
I'll
all
know where
follow
you're at.
rules.
I admired you, the road when I was looking around. I said, this is the best soil to build a road that you could ever find.
So I hope you can appreciate
compaction, you know what I mean?
I follow the rules the same as
Yes, I do, Ray. I really do. And
if
I talk to other people that listen to you really about how you really feel about this land, and that's why I appreciate you, and I will work with you. I want you to know that.
I just want you to know that this whole thing is way above my level.
I know, Ray.
I'm doing
and
what
it's-
I
you know,
can.
Ray, but in the end, you're going to benefit. We all are going to benefit. So you know what? You can't keep lying forever. And these guys have been lying to their children. Now, 30 years later, they can't lie to their children anymore, and their children look at their parents like this. Why are you lying to? Why? What's wrong with you, Mom and Dad? And then Mom don't know what to say. We're just part of it. They said, we're not really part of it. You see, this is going further than that. It's going to the human level in schools and goes out and everything. We go to the schools, we talk to them, we do all kinds of things for 30 years. Now, when they go home and they hear the stuff like that, they know the truth. These little kids know the truth. And when bigger people try to lie to them, they don't trust you no more. They can't. You guys are hurting your people. They have to be raised on truth, fairness. Understand?
Yes, I do.
Do you agree?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Fairness is always for.
That's
Thank
why
you.
we're here.